Hi, it's Autumn, the crafting enthusiast here on YouTube. I am going to film a whip and chat. It is on my cute little snowman. I believe I got it from Coup Deals. And I'm going to kit it up as I'm going. So I'll just put in these little, they're the larger Tic Tac containers. And then I'll just write the numbers down on my little sticker sheet. So yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, today is November 25th. It is Monday. It's getting later in the afternoon, 3:51. So if you hear the dog bark in the background, it's probably my husband coming home from work. So, for some reason, today is like really off. I just feel very off today. So I'm kind of late to the game. I've been messing around with a little bit of stuff with like my camera, and I just thought, you know, I haven't put up anything for a couple of days, so, and I don't have anything pre-recorded. So today I thought I'd do a whip and chat. And it's just on my little snowman. I kind of wanted to start him. He's really cute. And I thought I would let you know that a whip and chat, W.I.P, stands for work in progress, in case anybody doesn't know. And yeah, I'm just going to kit this up as I go. So I'm just going to write on my little stickers here. I'm not worrying about the symbols. I'm just going to write the numbers to 21 because there's 21 colors, and then I'll just go off the legend that's on the side of the apparently not just is my day going rough, but my words aren't working either. So real quick, I'm going to tell you what I'm using real quick. Move some of this stuff out of the way. Today I'm using this cute little stand. I'm going to zoom out a little bit for you. It's this stand right here. Oops, it's sticking. So I'll just lower this down so you can kind of see it. So it's a stand. It's got a little table on one side, and this comes up, and it works a lot better for smaller projects. So you can put it up as high or as low as you want. And then I'm going to kit up in this right here. And I'm just using those little stickers to handwrite. And then I'm going to go off the legend that's on the side. So I was kind of going to kit up as I go. I'll just put the stickers on real fast so you can see what I'm doing there. But yeah, today is a very odd day. I was thinking I really should have filmed something this weekend, but we were so busy. And I'm not exaggerating. My 15-year-old got a deer, his first deer, so he was really excited about that. And so we were processing the deer on Saturday, and then it was just not a fun day. It was a lot of work. I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, like, it's a timely process, and so it's just a lot of work, and that took quite a while. And I'll be honest, I kind of had a bad attitude about it, and I just didn't, it just seemed like a lot to do for one day. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you. I'm kind of, oops, kind of close to the camera here. There was a lot going on that day, and just a lot of chores around the house and stuff. And Sunday, yesterday came, and yeah, it was busy all day long. And then yesterday I just finally got what I wanted, and we got our tree up. Yay! So I got all the Christmas decorations up, and so we've been working on that. I'm just going to kit this up as I go, and I'll probably use my my smaller Diamond Art Club tray. It's the smaller one. It's really cute. So we'll just get going here. So, and I'm just going to go off the legend over here. I'm going to put a piece of release paper down so I'm not sticking to the canvas here, so I can rest my hand on it. And these are from Crafts with Crashly. If you guys are interested in getting any release papers, I'm going to zoom you back in real quick. So I'm going to work in this bottom corner over here. And yeah, maybe I should line that up a little bit better. So I don't think this little snowman guy will take me very long. I'm pretty fast at rounds and stuff, so if I can get this lined up right. It's just the reflection that's making it hard. Okay, so this is number 21, and it has the most colors, and I'm gonna number 21, I'm gonna throw it in here while I got it out. So yeah, we got, I guess I did enough complaining where I finally talked my husband into getting the tree up. Yay. So it feels very festive out there in the living room. And I got I was kind of thinking that I should have filmed, I have a haul video that I want to film, because I got a bunch of stuff, well, from random places, Walmart, Amazon. I do have a order from, I believe I ordered from Fan Cells, and I have that coming. And I ordered from oh gosh, I can't remember, GBFKE, is that the correct? I ordered a couple of cute little things from them. So that'll be fun to open when we get that. When I get that, I don't know when that'll be, but that'll be fun. Can you guys see where I'm at here? Okay. And yeah, just been kind of doing the thing, you know, the busy thing. I got a surprising call today from my eldest son. He came up from Colorado Springs and surprised us. I was so excited. Everybody wanted to like just jump for joy and scream. Everybody was so excited. So yeah, that'll be fun. He's only going to stay for a little while, but I'll take even if it's just a little bit. And so we're going to visit for a little while, a few days. And what else is going on? I'm going to make hamburgers, bacon cheeseburgers for dinner. Well, my husband loves mushrooms. Not everybody's a mushroom fan, I get that. But my husband loves mushrooms, so he wants mushroom cheeseburgers. So that's what's for dinner. And everybody's doing good on the farm. The chickens kind of slowed down on their laying. It's been a little bit cold. I think it was, when I woke up this morning, it was 1 below 0, and I don't think there was any wind. I'm not sure. But when it's that cold, the first thing I do in the morning is I make my coffee, and then I go and start build a fire in the fireplace, and then we just everybody just kind of slowly rolls out of bed. But the kids are doing school today. We do homeschool. I don't know if you've watched my previous Whippin' Chats, but we do homeschool, and I just told them that, you know, they can have the rest of the week off since it's a holiday week. And I think public school kids are off right now, so I'm not sure. I don't really keep track of the schedule because we kind of take whatever days off that we need. But yeah, as long as you get so many lessons in the school year, then you're good. But this state's really good about it, about the homeschooling thing. So yeah, I think I might have put too many drills in this tray. And so they're pretty excited. They get to see their brother, their big brother. We call the children his disciples. It's kind of funny because they like literally love him that much. They're always worried about him. And so yeah, it'll be fun for a couple of days. And he's gonna give me some, he's gonna basically kind of school me on my camera, and show me how to it's got some features on it that I don't quite understand. It's pretty technical stuff, and I can learn it. I just need to be shown a few times, and then once I figure it out, I'm good. Once I do it a few times. So, but it is a lot. It's a lot to take in, and for most of today, this is so frustrating. For most of today, I was thinking, I gotta film a Whippin' Chat. I gotta film. It's like my brain went totally ADD on me. And I was thinking, I gotta film this. I gotta film that. And then it's like I just felt like I went ADD. And so, man, this glue is really nice. I like this glue. Very nice on here. So then I started really messing around with the technology stuff, and then all my tripods, and so I've got like 3 or 4 tripods, and man, I was just like, the heck with it. I'm just gonna film on my phone, and I'll figure all this other stuff out when Corey gets here and shows me. So that's the plan there. So it's probably going to be a pretty busy weekend, or a week, not weekend, it's weekday. And we'll just, yeah, just hit my head on the tripod, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I've been a little bit ADD today. I have so many videos planned, so much content, and I don't want to like overwhelm everybody and do too much all at once. I really feel like, I mean, I don't want to do myself a disservice by putting out too many of the same things, but I was gonna do my stash of Chuck Penson next, and I will try to remember on that video to include my Chuck Penson finishes, so you can see the one of the finished canvases that I literally, I think it was 2 months ago that I finished it. I don't know, but it didn't really take me that long. It's a pretty big one, but sometimes I'm pretty monogamous on my, like, if I get really attached to a canvas, I'm pretty monogamous on that canvas. I will work on it until it's done. And sometimes when I just love a canvas so much, I actually kind of get sad. Like, oh, now, okay, I'm done with that one. Now I gotta because if I really love it, I'll kind of get disappointed when I'm done. I don't know if anybody else you know, has that happen to them, but you kind of get attached to a canvas and just because it's fun to do. But yeah, I have that happen. So, you know, and like I said in previous videos, I'm actually really good. I love multi-placing with rounds. I don't know why, it doesn't feel as hard to keep them straight for me, I guess. So, but yeah, I love to multi-place with rounds. It makes the canvas go really fast. So we are having Thanksgiving here at my house. Everybody's coming over for Thanksgiving dinner. I'm gonna do the standard turkey dressing, mashed potatoes and gravy. And I do make homemade turkey gravy from the drippings. Green bean casserole. My sister's making candied yams. Oh gosh. She's bringing a veggie tray. And then I'll just make a dip. I have a dip recipe that I use every year. It's such a good dip. I literally could just get a spoon and just eat it straight. I know that sounds gross. But, so, let's see what else. Oh, I think she was going to get a Dutch apple pie and a pumpkin pie, and I think that was it that she's bringing. And I just hope everybody brings their appetite, because, yeah, it's going to be a lot of food. I also make homemade cranberry sauce. I got a recipe from my my brother's girlfriend, and yeah, so, and I make that, I've probably made that for 3 years in a row, but I don't make it enough to fully remember the recipe, so I kind of just wing it. But yeah, and that will be, hopefully everything will go smooth. I'm a pretty drama-free person, so people know me in my family, and they just don't bring drama with them. I can't stand drama, and especially on the holidays when everybody's supposed to be happy, I just can't handle it. So I get a little bit, I push back a bit on that. So let's see. I'm trying to think what else is going on, because it felt like when I was thinking about filming a whip and chat, it felt like I should know what I'm going to talk about. Like, I kind of go over it in my head, like, oh, we could talk about this or that. And then I kind of got on this ADD kick where I just don't know. I think what happened is I was planning on filming, and then I just started messing around with my camera stuff, and then I got frustrated, and then my son called, and then I think I got 4 calls all at once, of course, and then I can be a procrastinator if I let myself. So yeah, I might have, maybe I was procrastinating a little bit. I don't know. Not that I didn't want to film one. I think everybody, I don't know how long you have to be doing this before you actually like stop being a little bit nervous, but you guys make me feel so welcome. And one thing too that I never say at the beginning of my videos, because I always forget, like, there's a lot of stuff you should say, but I forget that, you know, even though it took me taking the first step to start this channel and to just have faith that that I could do it, just that first step was me just, you know, testing the waters. But everything after that was you guys. And I don't know what to say except thank you. And I don't even think that anybody understands how good it feels. Like, You guys are so kind, and I get so many comments that, you know, good job, you did good, you, we appreciate you. You know, all those comments and just the correspondence between us, you guys are awesome. All of you, you're awesome. You make me feel so welcome, and I don't know, I mean, it's just amazing. I don't know what else to say. And you're, you know, soaking in the content and being just so welcoming. And what a good community. What a great community. Wow. Thank you so much for, you know, thank you from the bottom of my heart for my returning viewers, and thank you when you click on this video for clicking subscribe. It just, when you do that, it makes me like realize, yeah, you need to come out with more content, you know. So it definitely like spurs me on to keep going and keep putting out more content, and it just, yeah. So I do have a haul, a small, I mean, no, maybe it's not small. Maybe it's not small, but yeah, I do have a haul video coming, and I gotta film that and kind of at least get that done, and then I can edit it and, you know, kind of show you a few things. But I'm super excited about the fan cells and the GB, I think it's GBFKE. But so I'll get that uploaded. I wanted to have a whole bunch of videos for this week, you know, content wise, pre-recorded, because, you know, sometimes the holidays are hard and sometimes people just need that company, and I can completely understand, because holidays are difficult, especially if there's, you know, tough times, or someone's sick in your family, or, you know, something happens and you lose a loved one and it's on the holidays. That can make you always have that, it's like that memory comes back every holiday. And I know that was what happened to me when I lost my brother, when we had to endure the loss of my younger brother. Not my youngest brother, we were pretty close in age. I think he was two years younger than me. So yeah, he, when I lost him, and it was in November, it was at the beginning of November, it kind of like felt, I think it just made the holiday, it just, every time Thanksgiving comes around, it reminds me of him, and that and I'm not trying to sound sad or anything. I just know that I'd like to, you know, keep someone company if they need company during the holidays. You know, not everybody has a bunch of people that come over to their house and they're surrounded by loved ones, you know. So I kind of wanted to, I just kind of wanted to make sure that I had a bunch of content uploaded. And when Corey gets here, I will have him, we're going to go over some of the technical stuff. I think we might go to Walmart and see if we can find a good computer that I can upload all my videos on, so I'm not using my phone, because every time I try to upload information on my phone, I have to delete it right away because it'll bog my phone down. And like if I film a really long whip and chat for you guys, like that 2.5 hour one, oh my gosh, my phone took hours. It literally took hours, and then my phone got really hot and I have to delete it right away once it uploads, because it will make it to where my phone will not work. So we were going to maybe go over to Walmart, or go see if we can find a computer, just a laptop for me, because I think one of my bigger worries in filming with the Canon is making sure that I'm in frame. And what he said to do is I gotta get like a laptop or something like that, and then have a wired connection with an HDMI cord. So yeah, that's something we're gonna do, and we're gonna kind of go over the technicalities of it. So, and one thing I want to do a live. I really do. I want to do a live. I think that would be fun. Especially, you know, if someone, not maybe necessarily on Thanksgiving, but around the holidays, you go live, and then, you know, people can join you, and I could probably just go live. I think it would be fun to do like a marathon. Yeah. What do you guys think of that? Doing a marathon. So go live and then just kind of stay live for a while and start a bunch of projects and, you know, visit, have good conversation, and get to know you guys more on the live. And then I want to learn how to do what Lazy Retired Granny's been doing, and that's premieres. I want to learn how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Corey said he'd show me. So it's kind of nice having, if you want to do this kind of stuff, having a family member that knows, like Lazy Retired Granny's son helps her. And so, yeah. Seeing as he went to school for it, for the Air Force, so I figured he would be the one who would be able to tell me and show me and do all those things. So, okay. Oh, there's more up here. So, yeah. Maybe get a laptop and an HDMI cord, and then I'll just kind of get it hooked up that way. So, yeah, I'm not like really brave about going live, but I think it would be fun to at least try. I mean, there's no harm in trying, right? I think one of the biggest things in life is you can't really fail unless you try. And if you fail, it's just a chance to do better and try again. So there's 4 on there. Failure's not failure unless you look at it like it's failure. It's actually a way to grow. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's see. So I also had another idea for content, and I downloaded the app, the Tiny Decisions Wheel, I think is what the app is called, for Android. I downloaded that app because I need to organize, I want to organize my WIPs on there. Not my WIPs, sorry, my like keep lists of my stash. So I kind of know, I know what I have, and I can keep track of it. And I was looking at my videos, some of my content that I've uploaded, and the one video that at this point to date has gotten the most views is my Dreamer Designs video. And that is so encouraging. I cannot believe how many views I've had on that. So I was thinking that since that video got the most views, people really love Dreamer. So how about I put all of my Dreamer designs, all my stash from them, on the Tiny Decisions Wheel. And here's another part to the story before I get to that part. I have 3 more Dreamer designs coming. You guys, I think I have a problem. There goes my dog barking away. So I was going to put all of my dreamer, once I get my new ones, I'm going to put them all on the Tiny Decisions wheel. First, I'll unbox them with you, okay? I'm going to unbox them with you when I get to the post office and pick them up, because I believe they were delivered to the mailbox today. So, yeah, I'm going to get those from the post office. I'll unbox them with you. And then I was going to put them all on the Tiny Decisions wheel and give the Tiny Decisions wheel a spin. And whatever one it comes up with is the one I will start in January. What do you guys think of that? I could start like, I don't care which one it is. I'm not going to give any details as to the ones that I ordered. You guys are going to love them, by the way. So I'm not going to say anything about that. But, yeah, I was thinking, okay, since that video got the most views, then, you know, a lot of people are going to want to see the unboxings. They're going to want to see me start them. And so that's my plan. That's my plan. And I want to know what you guys think. You know, I would really like to maybe just pick out my favorite 3 and then do a poll or a vote. But I don't know how to go about that except for maybe using comments. So, yeah, I'm going to stop for just a second. Okay, I'm back. There was a disruption. So, yeah, my son showed up. He got here fast. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, is he really here? I thought my husband was home from work when the dog started barking, and it was my son. He showed up. So, yeah, we've been visiting. I made dinner and everything was delicious. And they're out visiting right now. I think he's trying to convince my husband that I need a new laptop for my YouTube channel. And it makes me really happy. So we'll see. I was thinking that maybe I'd go shopping tomorrow with him so that he can help me pick one out that I need. And yeah, I can't keep recording on my phone. I just can't. As much as I think that the sound is very crisp and it's a good picture, I just don't, I can't keep bogging my phone down every time I want to upload. And then having to delete apps and games and, you know, I mean, when you upload a video on your phone and you go to delete it, you have to delete it from 3 places. You can't just delete it like from one or 2. I mean, then you have to go and find your trash and delete it from your trash. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna work if I keep having to film on my phone. I just don't want to do that to my phone. And this isn't going to be my forever phone. But, I mean, heck, one day maybe I can get a tablet. I do have an iPad, and I probably should be using that. I'm going to do number 13 next. And that's actually the J on the canvas. So I'm just going to dump it into my tray. And then I'll put it in my... Oh my gosh, there's static. I don't ever have static in these kinds of kits. Wow. There's static in this even. Goodness. Okay. So, yeah. I'm just gonna, like I said, I was gonna kit up as I go, but I don't really need that many for this spot. But yeah, I missed you guys over the weekend. I'm so sorry I didn't put anything up, but I was like, you know, when life starts like happening and you've got to be there for it, you know. And I know how it feels though when I, like, my favorite YouTubers, I'm like, oh, they didn't upload today. I get like disappointed. Oh gosh. So yeah, I'm going to try to get one off of this. Okay. And then one there. And then there should be 4 left. Okay. So yeah, tomorrow's going to be a busy day again, but my goal is to get some more filming done while he's here. And with the new laptop, I want to get filming done while he's here, and then we can edit it together, and he can show me how to use the special software. My canvas keeps lifting, so I'm going to put my clamp over here. If you guys want me to, just say it in the chat. I can link this this little tray that I'm using, this table, the one that you can lift it up or down. I think it's really cool because here's another feature I did not say. Here's another feature. It's actually on the other side. I don't know if I can show it to you. There's a drawer. There's a table side. There's this part that comes up, and then there's a little table on the side. And in that table on the side, there's a little drawer where you can put your things, your little things. It's not a big drawer, but it's enough to, you know, put like your putty, your pen. If you're working on that canvas and you want to keep all your stuff together, you could put it on this little table. And it's not hugely expensive. It was an Amazon if you want me to, I'll probably just link it just because I know someone probably will ask. But yeah, it's really cool. I actually just opened it today. I have one that has my big canvas on it out in the kitchen, because that's where I usually, my big canvases have to go on the kitchen table because I don't have a large enough workspace in here for it. But so yeah, I wanted a second one so that I could, you know, I could have a small one on the go too. But I'm just gonna, I guess I'm gonna struggle now to find the symbols. But let's see if there's any more here. Yep, there is. See, there's like not very many lumped together of the J's, so I have to single place, I have to find them. And I'm not seeing them. I'm sure there is one. I'm sure there is, but I'm not seeing it, so I'll come back to it. It don't matter. I'll put that one away, and then what next? How about we do T? T is number 7, and that is right here. I do like the fact that they put these in baggies. I do like that. I just don't necessarily like working out of baggies, and you know, everybody feels differently about that. Let me get out my little container here. So yeah, I don't know. I don't, if I'm traveling, I don't care. It's fine if I'm traveling, because it's might be easier, less, you know, cumbersome, less, what's the word I'm looking for? If you just have a little, you know, it kitted up in like a little bag, and you don't have to grab a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. Well, I thought there was, oh, there is some right there. It's I'm fighting the reflection from the light. Maybe if I don't want to make it darker for you, really. Maybe that'll work. Ooh, I spotted one through the camera. You can see them better through the camera than you can otherwise, just sitting in front of the canvas. Oh, there's J's. I found some more J's. Oh well. But so are you guys having Thanksgiving at your house, or are you going to someone's house? Are you just gonna make something for the dinner, and then, you know, I always send everybody, if there's enough, I always send everybody home with leftovers. Yeah, I don't want my fridge so full of leftovers that it goes bad. So I prefer to, like, I'll probably send everybody home with something. Yeah, and another thing, you know, I was talking about drama. Like on the holidays, it seems like somebody always brings drama, right? So I think the way that we combat that is, it might sound controlling, but you have to understand my position. We don't allow drinking in our house. No alcohol, none whatsoever. And I do not have any qualm about sending someone home if they arrive to my house drunk on a holiday, because I'm not going to have somebody ruin everybody's holiday, and I don't want anybody misbehaving around my kids, because we don't do that. We just don't. I cannot. That kind of stuff makes me just, you want to see me go bonkers or cuckoo? That's the kind of stuff that does. I will just kick them out of my house. Come back when you're sober. So that is, and that might sound a little extreme, but I'm pretty strict about the alcohol thing. I don't know. Alcohol affects people's judgment, and it switches their frontal cortex. Does not work in reasoning at that point. They run on emotion. So I don't know if anybody understands that about alcohol, but it'll put you in a state of emotion-led rather than reasoning. So, and that's just, I'm very strict about it. That's how I am. And, you know, not everybody feels that way. They want to have a glass of wine after dinner. That's fine. Most people can control themselves, but usually during the holidays, if you add, you know, alcohol on top of, if anybody just wants to get ugly, I don't know. I really have a problem with it. So that's usually how I handle that. And everybody in my family knows that about me or about us. We do not drink, and we do not condone drinking in our house. Everybody can do what they want. Really. You can do what you want. Just don't bring it here. Like, we don't show our kids that kind of life. And, you know, there are people that can have a glass of wine and be happy. And I'm sorry if this is a touchy subject. And everybody's good with a glass of wine. They get relaxed, you know. They, you know, can have good conversation and everything's lighthearted. And then there's the people that can't. And that's my family category. My immediate family. And so, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how everybody else feels about that, but I am not a drinker, and I don't want it in my house. So, and people can get mad at me if they want. It's okay. It's still my stance, and that's not going to change. My husband and I quit drinking almost 11 years ago, and we quit smoking almost 11 years ago. We're getting older. Our bodies are getting older. And all that abuse that we put our bodies through when we were young comes back when you're older. For those of you who are young, it's a warning. I'm not kidding when I say that. It will come back in some fashion or form when you're young. If you abuse your body, it will come back and bite you in the butt. So I respect that about me. That's how my body works, and that's how my husband and I, we just don't believe in it. It just lowers your inhibitions. It raises the emotional level, and the emotional tension in the room gets worse. And some people don't know when to stop, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, have a drink or two, then stop. And there are people that can do that and relax and have a good time. And then there are people that get emotionally driven and charged, and then all hell breaks loose and someone gets hurt or cops have to be called. I've seen it happen too many times. So that's just something we just don't do. So I want the holidays to be fun for the kids, fun, lighthearted. Everybody get their bellies full and you lounge around and watch some sports. And I'm not a sports fan, but everybody else is. I can I can handle it just like the rest of them, but I just don't prefer it. And if somebody wants to watch sports, that's great. I just start diamond painting or knitting, or I usually just put on my favorite podcasters and listen to YouTube. So that's just me, though. I'm doing, this one is F, so it's 20. I didn't take that one out. I'll put that away. I think I got all the F's in that. So, yeah. Everybody has a different family dynamic too, and it really does depend on like how you're raised. And I gotta find another one. One moment, please. Number 4. So I am getting out these little Tic Tac bottles. I love these. I just pull the lid off and then I'll put them all in. So what do you guys think about? Just, I do want your feedback. When I tell you that I want your feedback, I want your opinion. Like, what about the Dreamer Designs? I'm super excited. I'm supposed to go, I'll probably go to the post office tomorrow and pick those up. I got 3 new kits. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. I went a little crazy, but oh, they were like, I cannot wait to show you what I got. I can't wait. But yeah, I'm gonna film it on my Canon. I'm gonna film that and on my new laptop and do all the stuff on that. So all the editing, and we'll see how it turns out. You know, my plan is that it turns out not much different, but if it does, just warning you, it's still me. It's still me. I just am gonna try to switch it up because I don't want to beat my phone up anymore. And I mean, I literally have to go through my phone and like delete to get stuff to upload. That day that I did, that took hours to upload that video. Literally hours. I moved my hand because like I took my hand out of the frame because I'm like literally holding my hand up to my head thinking I don't want to do that again. And I know you guys want long whip and chats, and the only way I can remedy that is if I change my filming device. So we're gonna go for it, and I have a couple days with my son, so he's the tech guy, and he talks like, man, when you get someone who has been put through tech school for the Air Force, and he works for the Space Force, by the way, and he goes through this schooling, grueling schooling. After boot camp, he went straight to schooling, the Air Force Academy in Biloxi, Mississippi. And that was, we didn't see him for almost a year. Like, it was brutal. Like, it was hard on us, hard on the kids, but they teach him all these things, and it becomes almost like a different language. It's like, okay, you're talking computer lingo right now, and I speak English. And I wish I was bilingual. Do you have to be like, is that considered bilingual if you can talk that techno talk? I don't know. It's very technical stuff, and I'm hoping that he can give me enough information to, you know, kind of send me on my way. And who knows, maybe I can learn how to put up a live, and we could go live so that he could teach me how to do that. And then that would be fun. Oh, I'd be excited. I'm really scared to go live. I'm scared to go live in the sense of I don't know how to do it. I'm not scared to go live as in I don't want to meet people. Like, that's not where I'm going with that. So yeah, that'll be fun. And my husband got me this camera several years ago, and I feel like I just haven't done it justice. I haven't used it to its full potential. So yeah, that is, I feel like I would, be saying thank you by using it more. I'm going to do number 16 next, which is the Y. Holidays are and I did mention this before, they can be really stressful for some people. And I want to put out a whole bunch of content for people to watch, because that will keep, you know, people company that need company. And if I can't be there physically, I would like to be there. I want to be there and keep people company. And I don't say it at the beginning of every video. And I feel like I need to start saying it at the beginning of every video. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you. You guys make this channel. And yeah, I mean, all the camaraderie and the kindness and everybody just, oh, subscribing and communicating. Oh my gosh, it's just great. Shells, you crack me up. I just have to say that. You guys, had a, I can't remember the name. I don't have it right in front of me because I'm recording, but I would look on my phone. But I had a commenter. You guys could go into the comments and look for it. But I can't remember which video it was on. But the comment read, it was about the Chuck Pensons that I unboxed. It was in that video, on that video. And it read like a story. The comment read in 3 paragraphs, and it read like a story, and I literally teared up. I was just like, wow. I had goosebumps. It made my heart so happy, because I could see the picture of what the comment read. Like, in my mind, I could see it. And I'm gonna do, I know I love Chuck Penson so much. I love his artwork. So I'm gonna do an unboxing tomorrow for you. Not an unboxing, I'm sorry, I keep saying that. It's not an unboxing. I'm going to show you my stash, my Chuck Penson stash. And I know, I'm sorry, Lazy Retired Granny, I'm sorry. I know I'm just feeding it to you guys very, you know, like spoon feeding my stash to you. If I literally sat down and did a video of all of my stash at once, I don't think anybody would watch it. And the reason why I don't think anybody would watch it, or they would get like, you know, an hour into it and be like, I can't do this. It's just too much, you know? I don't want to do that to people. And that's why I'm spoon feeding it to you guys, because I kind of want to keep my artists separate. And so every time, this is so goofy, I know. I make it so hard on myself. Every time I'm going to do a new artist, I literally tear out all my diamond paintings. And it's exhausting. I tear them all out. I pull out, make sure that I'm not missing one. I pull out all of the ones that I want to do for that video. And if there's some Chuck Pensons that I have not opened. And if you want me to unbox them, make a comment tonight on this video when you watch this, or tomorrow morning, make a comment, because I'm not going to record my video till tomorrow later. But let me know if you're okay with that. I mean, I don't want to leave you guys hanging, but I don't want to keep you from, make a comment down below. I just don't want to make it like, I've seen some where they're like hours and hours long, and I can't do that. It's so exhausting. I probably am more torturing myself when I take them out, put them back, take them out, put them back, you know. And every time I take them out, I'm like, okay, what I could do is just put, like, I have a bunch of Abraham Hunters. I think it's pretty comparable to my Chuck Pensons, and I think it's, I don't know. I just want you guys to tell me what you want me to do, because I don't want to make it a 3-hour long video. I will be able to with the Canon. I will be able to do that. And I don't know if that's just too long. Even my whip and chat with that was 2.5 hours. Heck, this one might even be really long. I don't know. I'm just gonna do my best to compress it down and not torture my phone. But starting tomorrow, I'm gonna start using the Canon. And oh, this is another thing. I got so frustrated. I was like trying to set up the arm that holds my phone, because you can like put the arm on the back of your table and then just put the camera on it, and the only thing you ever have to do with the camera is take the battery out, charge it, and put it back in. And because it's Wi-Fi connected too, it's like you push the button and it connects wirelessly. But yeah, I just don't know what you guys want me to do. I don't know if for some people that really is, it is too long of a video for some people. So I don't want to do that to everybody. Some people like it, some people don't, and I do want people to view my videos. I want to feel like, you know, I'm being an asset to this community and not an annoyance or a hindrance. So I also, you know, feel very strongly, and I've said this on my other Whip and Chats, I feel very strongly about mental wellness, and I feel like diamond painting puts us in that mental wellness where we can, you know, I'm going to do the W next. It's this one right here. I'm over here. And I think we all need to just be so loving and kind and patient, because I mean, you guys are on this journey with me. I don't have like a bunch of, I've learned as I've gone. I don't have a bunch of like technological experience. I've just learned as I've gone, and I've watched some YouTube videos, and by the way, YouTube's a great school. So if there's something you want to learn, just look it up on YouTube. Someone's gonna teach you, you know, or be willing to help you out. I'm sure there's videos out there on anything really. So, oh, there's a lot of W's. Wow. Okay. I need to get my diamonds all lined up here. And hopefully you guys are doing well, and you're gonna have a great holiday, and everybody drives safe. You know, just drive safe and be safe. This reflection is hard to see. Makes it hard to see. So I ordered some stuff from Walmart, some diamond paintings from Walmart.com, and I gotta remove one. Where does it go? Right. Nope. Too many. Right there. And it was one that Granny started today. It was the farm truck with the Christmas trees in the back. Lazy Retired Granny, I wanted to start that with you today, and I left you that comment. I really did, and I really wanted to start, and it was supposed to be delivered yesterday, and I don't know if there's something going on with just shipping delays, or usually Walmart. I mean, when you have Walmart Plus, it says it'll be delivered that day, and they're usually on time or quicker, you know, and not this time. They were not. So I don't know if the weather, there's some bad parts of the country, I mean, some parts of the country that are having really bad weather problems. So, I mean, that could be why it got delayed, which is fine. I'll start it tomorrow if it gets delivered and I get it unboxed. So I have a haul video that I want to do. I'll film the kitting up, and I'll start the Brave Soldier but that one might be delayed a little bit just because I have a content idea that I want to try, and my son actually recommended it, so I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a shot, because I will tell you, I like watching like someone's like kitting up a project, and they start the project and they do the project, and then they film a completion and a kit down, and I love those. I love seeing in one video, seeing the start all the way to the finish, and then watching them kit it down so that you can get like the post review. Lazy Retired Granny did that the other day. Well, she did, it was just some small off canvas items, but just the fact that I could watch her do them, and then she came back and showed them completed and put up and set up nicely, and I thought, that's a really cool idea. I love that. But that's what my son wants me to do, but he wants me to do it for a large canvas. Larger canvas, not a large one, because I could do that, but it might take a few months to film that, because some of these larger canvases actually, they take months. So that Alyssa Kari one, I think it took me, I can't believe how fast I sped through that one. It took me like 2 days shy of 3 weeks to do the whole thing. So, and I kind of wish I was, when I was doing that canvas, that I would have started my channel prior to that, because then you could have seen me work on it. I can't see, there's too much glare. There. I might have to move my, either my body or my camera. I mean my light, because it might be easier to see through the camera. Gosh. I'll do it this way and just see how it goes. Those didn't place very straight, but it's harder to see through the camera. I mean, place them. Watch what my hands are doing through the camera. Let's see, how many is that? This is an 8 placer. Well, that wasn't too bad. When I first started making these videos, I would like get so nervous and be like, what am I going to talk about? I don't want to like hit any buttons on anybody. I don't want to like trigger anybody. I do talk about my life a lot, and that's the purpose of a whip and chat, right? You talk about things you want to talk about and keep people company. That's what I do anyway when I'm doing or listening to a whip and chat. That's kind of where my mind is. I wonder if I can move this a little. Turn down my light a little. It's literally like really hard to see them. Are there any like favorite YouTubers you guys watch that, you know, they're educational, they're uplifting? I have one, I can't really say it's uplifting, but you know how some people like to watch their true crime, and they'll like, I think one podcaster said the other day, is there any other true crime that we can watch? Well, I do have one. It's not really, I mean, you can consider it maybe true crime. I'm not sure. It depends on what your definition of what you like to watch is, you know. If it's like 60 minutes style, you know, there's some really good ones. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you. I'm really trying not to do that. But there's one that I watch actually, I'm pretty religious about it. He puts out such great content. It's such good, like, history and stuff. it's called Faces of the Forgotten. And that's his YouTube channel name. And he's got lots of subscribers, and he tells, you know, he'll like find someone that was like really big in history, and he, you know, tells the story that usually is a criminal. It'll be like someone who might have been like an infamous criminal or something like that. But it's really good. Faces of the Forgotten. He's really good. I love watching him. I think his name is Ron. And so I listen to him a lot. I wish I'd have wrote them down or written them down, because sometimes when you are filming, it's really easy to get YouTube brain, and you'll be like, I knew that answer a minute ago. I knew that name a minute ago. And then you start filming and you're like, what happened? Like, all of a sudden, I don't know what happened to my brain. It's really, really frustrating, because I'll be thinking and pointing to something, and the word won't come. It literally will not come in. It's very frustrating. So number 12 is D. I'm going to do D next. But yeah, I hope I can grasp this new stuff that I'm going to be doing. And I hope that you guys are uplifted by my content and my conversation, and I hope you feel like, you know, I'm keeping you company, and that would be my main goal for doing this, would be to meet people that have the same interests, and to keep people company, and to find that camaraderie and, you know, the commonality of this arts and crafts stuff. And I'm going to probably, you guys can tell me what you think in the comments. Literally, tell me what you think about this idea, because I'm a multi-crafter, and I don't like to neglect my other crafts, but, you know, so far on this channel, what I've done is diamond painting, but not everybody's interested in all the arts and crafts, but I love to cross stitch. I would love to make some cross stitch content. That's one thing I ordered from, I think it was, I can't remember which one it was now, but I ordered some, and I don't usually do pre-printed canvases. I do counted cross stitch, but I ordered some, they're called Joy Sunday, printed canvases for cross stitch. I would like to do those. I don't really like to neglect my other crafts that I enjoy doing. But, you know, I mean, so far I've done diamond painting on this channel, and that's really what's attracted people that have come. But some people are multi-crafters. They like to watch it all. So I could, there's something else that's not really crafty that I'm thinking of. And I'm not trying to be like, what do you call, an influencer by any means, because your money is your money, and that's your decision to make if you want to buy something or not. I'm not an affiliate to anything. I don't like get kickbacks. I do all these, I get them all with my own money, and I don't like get anybody saying, hey, will you, you know, do a PR. I don't get that. I just do what I like to do and bring you guys along for the ride. And I have one item, well, more than one. There is some knitting needles. I was supposed to get those today too, and I did not get my Walmart package, so I can't start knitting that blanket until, that baby blanket, until I get those needles, those knitting needles. So but I do have some other things that are off canvas. Things that I think I would maybe categorize it as things that make my life like more comfortable. If that makes sense. Maybe get rid of one of those. Like my favorite, like kind of like my 10 favorite things. So it could be ranging from the coffee mug that I use, which I have told you guys about that coffee mug. I love that coffee mug. I don't get, it's not like, you know, I get paid to say I like this. I try something. If I like it, I'll tell you. If I don't like it, I'll tell you. And you're going to get honesty out of me. So I just have things that I like my favorite slippers, my favorite coffee cup, my favorite water bottle, my favorite, I have like a couple of subscriptions that I use, and I use them faithfully. Like I've been getting one of my subscriptions I've been getting for probably 4 years now. Number 9. For 4 years now. So, you know, that's something that if you don't keep a subscription for 4 years unless you really enjoy it, right? So that would be something that I would want to share with you. So I would probably title the video, you know, my all-time favorite 10 items as of this point in my life, in my 50s. Like things that I've tried, things that I've done, things that I would tell you don't do. You know, or maybe just say I wasn't impressed if I didn't like it. I'm doing the O now. Let's see if yeah, I still have to count on them. So, yeah, I would really like to do that. I don't know at what point in the future, but there is something that I would really like to open up. But I was actually thinking, you know, they might want to see that. And it's not diamond painting related, but you might like it. And you might think, oh, that's cool, you know, shiny new thing. But I don't want to be an influencer. I just want to share some stuff with you. And if you guys like it, then you could try it. Or if you don't care, you don't have to. So, oh, and by the way, so far the diamonds on this are really nice. I like them. They're so far, and the glue is perfect. You can slide your diamonds on it, but yet they'll like, it's very nice and sticky. And like I said, I think I got this from Coodials. It's a very cute little snowman. I love my little snowman. I think Shells calls them snowfolk. Love the snowfolk. They're really, really sweet. I think it's easier for me to see when I'm standing at the canvas. I kind of want to sit, but the reflection's kind of bad. But this one's going to be so cute when it's done. I'm just going to try to stay in one section to get it done. I wouldn't say this is like heavy confetti, but they are kind of spread out a little. And sometimes it's a little bit easy to overlook them, which makes it a little bit harder because you have to go back. There's another one. But that's okay. Oh, there's another one. I found one. So, and honestly, I didn't expect this to take me this long to fill in this square. Maybe it's too big of a square. But I might, here when I'm done visiting with you a bit. I might just speed it up and let you just watch me place the diamonds. Number 14. And that is S, number 14. So this canvas has 21 colors. It has all alphabet. They're not in order, but they are. It is alphabet, and there's no like special symbols or anything. And yeah, it's, let's see. There's no A. There's no A. That's weird. A, there's B. So it's all just letters of the alphabet. It's not anything real fancy. So forgot my trash tray. And these clamps, if you're wondering about these clamps, I got them from last year. I actually have mentioned this on previous channels. Add More Zest has a little store, and last year I got it also, but she does advent calendars, like diamond painting advent calendars. And these clamps, I got them from an advent calendar that she did her diamond. It was one of the things that was in her advent calendar last year. And this year I got it again because I was super impressed with everything that was in it. Every single thing. I have, oh, I got to show you this. This is from last year's advent. Oh my gosh, it is great. I love it. I love it. I love it. I wonder if I'm too zoomed in. This is the little tiny canvas. Look at how many colors are in this canvas. And it is, let me see if I can find, it's a 15 by, it says size 15 by 15. And I think that's centimeters, not inches. But it's Diamond Art Studio. Oops, Diamond Art Studio UK. And it says down here, here's their socials. And I love Diamond Art Studio UK. I have another canvas from them, and the diamonds were superb. This was in her advent calendar last year. And I'm pretty excited to see her advent calendar, or advent diamond painting advent box this year. So that was one of the things. Isn't that sweet? It is a Christmas tree. There's a fire in the fireplace, some presents, a Christmas tree, and a stocking. And the reason why I'm okay with showing you this year is because it was last year. If it was this year's, anything from this year's, I'm not going to show you until that day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record shorts. This is my idea. I'm going to record shorts of me opening my advents on that day. So I'm not going to be like giving any spoilers. I mean, I could tell you, okay, I'm going to, open up day 5 of blah, 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 of which advent or whatever. And so I can do that because that way you will know, if you hadn't opened yours that day. But maybe what I could do is just do a short, kind of later in the day, but make sure that, you guys know that I'm going to do it. I'm going to make them shorts, and I'm going to open my advents for that day. Because I have more than one. And I didn't open my other one yet. I didn't even show you what it is. I haven't even referenced it. So, yeah. I was going to do an unboxing of that. So that can be, I'm going to try to get a whole bunch of stuff pre-recorded and then just kind of edit it as I go, so that you guys have something, a little bit of something every day. Is that on the right one? a little bit of something every day to watch. A little bit of content to keep you company. Because that's what I like. I know that I like to, I will be honest, I don't even care how long a video is. If it's 3 or 4 hours, I mean, yeah, if I have to break it, there's actually a podcaster, she's on Rumble, but I listen to hers, but they're like 7 hours long. She'll upload like months and months and months of content all in one sitting. So, but I take that off in chunks. I don't do the whole thing. I can't. It's too much. So, I mean, if it comes to that, just listen to it in chunks. That's totally fine with me. However you want to. Everybody has their different ways of watching these videos. Like, I've heard people say, you know, I fast forward through when someone shows the diamonds. That's why I changed it. Because a lot of people don't care about those DMC codes. They really don't care. And it's like something they almost feel like they have to endure just to, you know, get to the point of the video. You know, where they actually get to see the canvas. So my point is what I have been noticing, what I like to film and I like the aesthetic of, is when I unbox something, I will show you the diamonds, but I'm not going to read off the DMC codes, because unless you're a cross stitcher, you don't even know what that means. You just know it's a shade that you like or a shade that you don't like, or it's something you know, you're just like trying to get through that part of the video just to get to the canvas. So they fast forward it, and you know, and that's fine. But that was why I started doing what I started doing, was because a lot of people don't care about those DMC codes, and they don't want to hear the crinkling of the plastic, and it can be a real irritant to some ears, and I completely understand that. I'm not judging. I mean, I'm just listening to you guys. This is your channel too. So, I just feel like I want everybody to be comfortable and, you know, enjoy what they're watching. So that's why I want your feedback so bad. That's why I want to know what you think. So number 19 is X. So I'm gonna, real quick, I'm going to throw down some X's here. I'm going to shake them down in my tray a little bit. And I value you guys. You just don't even know. You don't even know. Maybe you do. I don't know, but how much I value you. You're watching, you're commenting, your input. It really impacts me. So like I said in my previous videos, I'm kind, but I'm also sensitive. I'm not hard. I'm not hardened. I'm not cold. I like straightforward, get to the point. I don't want to waste anybody's time. And if I can be educational, you know, that would even be better, because some of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube are the educational, where I'm going to learn something, you know. I mean, I like my diamond painting whip and chats. Some people call them other things, but I mean, yeah, I'm chatting. So, and yeah, I will. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I do take your word into consideration, and I appreciate your compliments, because that just spurs me on to do another one, to go more, and, you know, maybe even, I don't like that diamond, that looks bad. You know, change things up, change, you know, that's part of this process for me, is it's a learning process. It's definitely has been a learning curve, just because in my generation we did not have all this technical stuff. We just didn't. We played outside. There wasn't device time. It was outside time, playing in the dirt. And if you hear background noise, it's because everybody's out in the living room visiting. And I really, 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 really bad wanted to get a WIP and chat or something up for you, because I know it's been a couple of days since I uploaded anything. And if I spend a day where I'm doing a lot of recording while my son's here, he's just, you know, he's here to visit. He's not really here just for me to learn, you know, for him to teach me all this stuff. I probably won't understand half the stuff he's saying, because like I said, it sounds like a different language. But yeah, I do want to, I want to spend time with him. So tomorrow earlier in the day I have a chiropractor appointment, and we'll see how that goes. That's usually can be kind of rough, but I need it because my back is hurting really bad. Try to tough it out. I've been dealing with this stuff for I would say probably, if I look back at my medical records, probably 6 years. And it was, oh, didn't get one. It was probably 3 years of torture before I even went to the doctor. My husband said, enough. Enough is enough. You're going to the doctor. And then I kind of had to endure all the tests, the blood tests, all the MRIs and the x-rays and everything to get a diagnosis, an official diagnosis. But it was a really painful process leading up to that. So, well, they don't necessarily like the fact that I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia, because that's just a fancy way of saying I don't know what's wrong, but there's something wrong, and they can see it on the x-ray. And degenerative disc disease. And I don't know if anybody has really looked into that, but it's excruciatingly painful. So when I film these WIP and chats, or I film a video, it can distract me from the pain. The pain is still there, but it takes my mind to a different spot, so I'm not just sitting there focused on the pain. So let's see, there's 4 here. And I know I don't like, I'm not whining to you guys, because it's just something I gotta deal with. I'm not asking for anything. Prayer would be nice, you know, because when I get those migraines from pinched nerves in my spine, it's just, that's not a way to live. And I don't want to live that way. It's just, I have to deal with it. It is part of what I have to deal with. I was wrong. Well, I don't know. It's being difficult. Get off of there. Okay. And when we processed that deer, it was so much upper body work that I almost couldn't move yesterday because of it. But that was probably why I had a bad attitude about it, because I knew I was going to be in pain. But it needed to be done. You know, I get it. It needs to be done. And I did it. I probably should have let my son do it, but he did a lot of the baggage sealing, so we used the sealer and stuff. I think maybe I will do... I'll do P next. Which one's P? P is 18. And that is another tan. Coloring in this tree. It's like a tree right beside him. Like I said, I'm kidding up as I go, so. Okay. Put some in the tray. You guys want me to do a video on like how to diamond paint? Because, you know, that's how I learned how to do it. I watched videos. That's how I got hooked, actually. I watched videos. So if you guys want to do like a how to, I'm not like one of those, I mean, I do have something I need to unbox for you before because I wanted to open it with you, but I'm not like a fancy 20 pin, hand-turned pin type of a person. I just find one and like this one was $7 from Hobby Lobby. It's that Hobby Lobby brand. What was it? Studio Delights or something like that. And it was $7. So, I will tell you that this end is from Diamond Art Club. It's an 8-placer. And, oh, I like it a lot. It's a permanent one. You know, it's one of those that you never have to replace. Which is really cool. So, but that's beside the point. You've got to find the pen you like. You've got to find the tray you like. Everybody can tell you, try this, try that. But if there's something you like already, use that. It doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter if it's one of these with a stopper. It doesn't matter if it's, I have another one in here that's like older. It doesn't matter if it's one of these MOSFET trays. It doesn't matter. If you like it and it works for you, use it. It could be one of these. Or one of these. I don't even know. I just buy them. And I'm going to, you know, try them and use them and kind of give them a try. And you just got to find what works for you, because everybody else doesn't diamond paint for you. You do it. So I don't know. I mean, when I first started, I used the pens that came in the Diamond Art Club kits, you know, or the diamond painting kits, because Diamond Art Club is not my favorite. Not my favorite. It's not my first. It wasn't my first. My first one was like, I think it was like, I can't even remember. I know I have in my, when I do my, I'll do a video showing like all of the canvases I finished, because I have them in portfolios. But I can show you my very first premium diamond painting was Diamond Art Club. And that one, I have it and it's really sweet. But I made sure that I bought a really small one. But prior to that, I had done one that was like, it was like from Fan Cells or something. It might have been like from Hobby Lobby. I don't know. I can't remember. But then I did then I was like, okay, I'm hooked. And then I went and got a Diamond Art Club one. And I did that one. and then and my first ones were round. I had to work up to squares. I didn't necessarily like squares at first. They kind of intimidated me, so I did all the, the round paintings, round drill, and those were easier. To me, these were easier, the round drills. And I prefer squares, but if I like the picture, I don't care if it's round or square. I don't care. So, and you need to do what you can afford in your budget. That's whatever works for you. Because no one else pays your bills. No one else knows what your situation is or how you feel in it. And it's in my mind, diamond painting is a relaxation. It's a beautiful thing. It's very relaxing, and it takes your mind to a different place if you're stressed out or whatever. So for me, this helps mental wellness, and no one gets to be your judge, jury, or executioner. I will tell you that right now. You make your choices. You diamond paint what you can afford, off canvas, on canvas, wherever you get it. There's a lot of stuff about stolen artwork, and I get that. I understand that, and I try my best to always honor the artist. So prior to me understanding what that was, I did not understand. I just knew that I liked diamond painting, so I just got, I need number 6. I just got a canvas and I did it. And I didn't really hear anything about, that's stolen artwork or this or that. I just did it. And I understand the concept. But prior to my knowledge of that, I just spilled my diamonds everywhere. I would just buy a canvas and do it. I didn't know. No, you can't blame a person for that. And then, people start with those whispers. And I like to honor the artist. Let's see, number 6 is, make sure I'm doing the right one, H. So you should never stop doing something you enjoy because somebody wants to pressure you. I don't take pressure well. Not at all. Because they don't live in your shoes. They don't live in my shoes. And you do your best. And you should not have to give up a hobby just because, someone else stole the artwork, you didn't know, and then you bought it. I'm on a touchy subject right now, and I might get a lot of nasty comments for it. I'll be honest. I mean, I can see both sides, but I do not think a person needs to stop their hobby because they cannot afford a premium canvas. That's not fair. That's not kind. Yeah, you can do a reverse search. I'm not quite sure how to do that, but you can look it up. I mean, there is some stolen artwork out there that looks exactly like Hannah Lynn's. I will not. If I know that and it has that look about it, I won't buy it. But that same company is going to have some really cute canvases that are maybe AI artwork or just something, this is a cute picture. It's not stolen artwork. It's just a cute picture. I mean, I don't know. I just know that you should not have to give up your hobby. Just because someone pressures you or makes you feel bad. Don't let that happen. You control it. You control the narrative. It's your life. Right? Just like me, I control my narrative. No one else controls it for me. And I didn't pick up a diamond. Yeah, I don't think people should be playing that card, Yeah, they should go after the people that are stealing it, but I don't think you should play judge, jury, and executioner for the naive person who buys the artwork because they like it and don't know. So, I'm sure I'm on a touchy subject and someone's going to get all butthurt, but whatever. Yeah, it is what it is. You can't please everybody all the time, right? And I'm about living my life, not, you know, letting someone run my life or letting me run someone else's life. I don't believe in that. I have enough to do. And other people should find that in their own life, that they have enough to do in their own life. They don't need to go out and tell people how to run their life. So, but it's fine, you know. I don't condone theft. That's not right. But if you don't know, then how does that make you guilty? So, to me, it would be the person that's doing the stealing that's guilty. And then there's innocent bystanders, you know, that don't know the whole subject. They don't know everything that's going on. Yeah, it's a touchy subject. And I'm sure, you know, there's a diamond painting with Coco did she did a video. It wasn't too long ago, but she made a reference to, you know, all the stuff that goes around about licensed artwork, and I'm all for that. And she is too. Like, give the artists what they're due. It's their work, right? But she made a comment about how there is a artist that she likes that is not licensed. That artist creates their own diamond paintings. They're not licensed, it's their artwork. That's what I'm saying. There's two sides to every pancake. I don't care if I sound like Dr. Phil. There's two sides to every pancake. And you don't know the full story until you see both sides. And like I said, I'm not condoning, you know, pirated work. I don't think it's right. That artist, like, someone wants to take Hannah Lynn's work and steal it, and then someone buys it, how do they know? You know? How do they know? They're just buying, not even Hannah Lynn. I mean, there's people that are doing knockoffs of Chuck Pensons, I think. Or they take the picture and they edit the picture a little bit, and then they say, that's not stolen artwork. That's just edited. You know, that picture was changed. Yeah, you're right. It was. You're right. And I'm not going to be right, wrong, or indifferent. It was edited. It was changed. So you can't go back and say, oh, that work is pirated or that work was stolen, because, I mean, honestly, how do you know that that's where they got it? You know? But I do believe in, I'm sure you can tell by how many diamond painting kits I have that are licensed. I'm sure you can tell that I feel very strongly about giving the artist their due. And number 10. So, I mean, people have really strong feelings about this, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not condoning theft, but there are people that are like the innocent bystanders that have no idea, that don't do it intentionally, and then they get, you know, a whole bunch of hate for it, and that's not cool at all. Not cool. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. I guess that's all there is to say about that. And I feel bad for the people that are getting, you know, pummeled because they bought something that maybe was, you know, stolen artwork, but they didn't know. And I don't know, I think we need to be a little bit more kind about that and do our best to not buy stolen artwork. I do think we need, but there, you know, like I said, there are people, it's literally, they just liked an image and they bought it and they had no idea. Especially the newbies, you know, the newbies that they don't know. And then they feel bad because they don't want to rip off the artist, you know, they don't want to steal, they don't want to pirate someone else's artwork. And it's the same, like my daughter wants to be a writer and she's 13 and she spends a lot of time writing and she spends a lot of time reading. Like her nose is always in a book, always. One of her favorite authors is Ted Dekker. Ted Dekker. He does like a dragon series and stuff. It's a really good, he's got some really good stuff. Some really good books. And she buys, when she gets his books, there's usually a series, like a whole line of them. And she'll read the whole series. Like she'll literally sit down and completely consume all 5 books in a week. 4 books, 6 books, whatever it is. And then she wants to write. She also wants to write. And it was years and years ago. She was really young and she was just learning how to write book reports. And I was reading her book and I had read the prologue, I think is what you call it, or whatever the, you know, it tells about what the story's about kind of in the back. And I was like, let's see, this is number 17E. Oh no, I want to do K. Number 3. Need number 3. And she was writing her story. She was very young. And she didn't know anything about plagiarism, right? And I said to her, I said, are you, your book report sounds exactly like what's written in the back of the book about, you know, they're just given like a rundown of what's in the book, what the story's about. And I said, do you know what that's called? And she says, I don't know what that is. Do you think I could blame her if she didn't know what plagiarism was at that time? No, because that's just something you learn. You just learn it as you go. You know, and you learn that that's wrong. It's plagiarism. Plagiarism is theft. And so when you're writing a book report, you're supposed to put that, what you read, in your own words. You don't take the words of the author and write it down and say, oh, look at my book report. That's plagiarism. So to me, I mean, from that moment on, she understood. She understood that she had to put her book reports in her own words. So until you learn what, you know, what artwork is stolen, what artwork isn't, enjoy your diamond painting. And, you know, try to make sure that, you know, you give. So if I ever, which I don't think I did, but if I ever bought stolen artwork, and I don't know, because I have a lot of budget friendlies. Like I have a whole tote. In fact, I've kind of figured on doing a video. That would be one of my stash videos, that I would open up my tote and just have the camera right above it and just show you what I have in my tote. Because I do have a lot of budget friendlies. And I wouldn't know if they were stolen artwork or not. I would never want to show, you know, condone it. So, but I didn't know at first. And a lot of people say that. In fact, every diamond painter that I have heard on YouTube says that. I didn't know, you know, I got it and I didn't know. So I think it's just one of those things where we're all guilty of it at some point, I think. And we definitely don't, you know, we want to give the artist the credit for their artwork, because they're the ones who put it down, who put it, you know, on canvas. There's just, yeah, so that's my take on that. But I am not judge, jury, or executioner. No way, no way. You will not catch me in that seat. That is not my role. My role is to uplift and be positive and be loving and kind, and, you know, just, I need capital E, number 17. I don't know, what do you guys think? Am I going overboard? Am I touching on subjects that I should not be? Because, I mean, it affects all diamond painters, right? It's not just a few. It affects everybody. And if all you can afford is budget friendly, how do you know? How do you know if all you can afford is budget friendly? Maybe someone could do a video of how to spot stolen artwork, you know. Another thing is, I've seen a lot of people talk about like AI generated artwork. I tell you my take on that. I don't really give a crap. That's my take on that. If it's an artwork that's AI generated and I like it, I see no harm in diamond painting it. It's for me. It's for me. So if I want that picture in my portfolio done and I want to diamond paint it and it's AI generated, I don't care. I mean, it's for me. I'm not turning around and selling it. I'm not diamond painting it and selling it. It's something for me. So it's not like I'm making a profit. Diamond painting is for you. It's arts and crafts are for you. You know, the same thing happens in the knitting world. But maybe it sounds bad. I don't know. Maybe it sounds silly. Maybe I'm touching on subjects that I shouldn't be. I'm not taking on a challenge. I don't think saying anything that is, you know, out of my league. But artwork is, if it's AI generated, I really don't care. I'm buying it and doing it in my stash. I'm not buying it, doing it, and reselling it and calling it mine, you know. So I don't know. Maybe my take on it is different than other people's, and that's fine. And I don't know if how I feel about even putting this information out there. Number 12. I need number 12 again. And that was D. I just want you guys to know that you control your narrative. And you don't let people push you around. You just don't. Make you feel bad. That doesn't need to happen. I'm finding letters that I looked over, missed. But yeah, I'm going to be quiet now, and I'm going to fast forward through the rest of the video. Okay, I only have a few more here, and I'm going to say goodbye for now. Not for long, because I have other ideas, and I want to do some more filming. I want to know what you think. I want you to leave your comments down below, and give me a thumbs up if you like. Give me a subscribe and ring that bell notification if you like the content and you want to know when I put out more videos. And you know, I think the best thing we can do is communicate. So I think it's good to talk and, you know, don't bottle things up and keep it in. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you. I'm just going to finish up these last few. I look forward to hearing from you. I appreciate you. And I appreciate your time, and the most precious thing you can give to somebody is your time. And you're giving me your time just by watching my content. And that is all I could ask. I mean, that's amazing. So and each and every one of you are amazing. You're pushing me on. Keep going, keep going. So that's what I'm going to do. So I will see you on the next one. Hope you guys have a wonderful night, and or morning, you know, wherever you are in the world. And I hope you have a wonderful day if it's early, and a wonderful night if it's late. Just have a wonderful time. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.